Hi, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here at the Johnstown War Memorial today for the AAA State Final, or the Penguin Cup Final as it is. We're not to the State Final yet. But we have with us today Dan Sarakowski, Andrew Dealey, and Ajay Goyal from the Allderdice Dragons. And we're going to ask them a couple questions here about what's going to go on today. Allderdice is a great story, as you know. They've come out of nowhere, and they're facing a Bethel Park team that's only lost one time this year. They don't give up a whole lot of shots. Ajay, you and I had a chance to skate earlier this year, and I don't skate very fast, do
I? No, you don't.
Yeah, well, we got to work on that. But anyway, you're going into today's game. You know, what are you guys looking at here? You faced Bethel Park twice this year, once in the Scholastic Showcase, once in the regular season, and they shut you down pretty good.
You're right. We're looking to better our offense this time around and get more shots off on their goalie. We feel if we do that, we can win the game.
Okay, Andy Dealey, you've got a great career at Allderdice, and I've officially confirmed this, that you're now the all-time leading scorer at Allderdice, past Buddy Martin. You know, you're the offensive guy, but you know, how do you feel you're going to be able to penetrate that Bethel defense?
First, I think it starts with good team defense. Everybody back protecting Ben. If we can pick up everybody in the defensive zone, then I think we'll get some good breaks coming out of the zone. Dump the puck in. Hopefully get a few turnovers and get the pucks on goal, and we have a chance.
Okay, thanks, Andy. Dan, I mean, you walked into this situation, came in. I got a call from Andy Stewart, and they said, oh, well, Dan Sarakowski's going to take the team. And I said, hey, that's a good choice. You walked into a pretty good situation here at the beginning of the year. How's this all worked out for you in being at the Penguin Cup?
I think it's great. No one expected us to be here at the beginning. We knew we were going to have a good team, but I think overall we figured we'd, you know, make it to the playoffs and just, as we say, roll the dice and see what happens.
Okay, we're going to go back to Ajay. Ajay, you know, what does this mean? You know, you're in the Penguin Cup Final. You guys came from a long way. You learned to skate down there at Neville quite a few years ago. You're now a senior. What's this mean to you?
It means a lot, being like my senior year. Hopefully we can graduate with a Penguin Cup victory, but it means a lot. We've come a far way. I've been playing with Andrew since the 8th grade, so this win would mean a lot to us.
Andy, you know, when you look at this, I mean, hey, you went Mount Lebanon, and everybody pretty much expected you, and then you had that rematch with Gateway, and you and I talked after the first Gateway game. It was a pretty tough game. I said, hey, you know, you got to play through that, and you did, 5-0, and then to beat Meadville like you did. How's this run? What's it meant to you?
I mean, obviously the way we've progressed over the last 4 years, with like we only had 5 or 6 wins and 8 or 9, and up in the teens, and now we're close to 20 wins. The regular season was great, but it all meant nothing if we lost those first couple of playoff games. So this is where we expected to be after we had our record. But I mean, Mount Lebanon was a good team, Gateway was a better team, and Meadville had a good team. So we could have lost along the way to any one of those teams. So, but we feel like this is a position we should be in and get a chance. That's what we wanted, to play Bethel Park in the finals. We didn't want to run into them sooner. So this is what we wanted all along. So it's a great feeling.
Danny, you know, today's game, you know, Bethel Park, everybody in this building expects them to win, okay? They expected them to be here. Nobody expected you guys to be here. How does the team feel about that?
In a way, we kind of like being the underdogs. We have nothing to lose. Bethel Park, like you said, everyone expects them to win. Everyone expects them to be here. The way we look at it, we lose, everyone pats us on the back and says, good game. But, yeah, good season. But like I said, we're not going to leave anything out on the ice. This is it for us. So.
Okay, Doug, we want to wrap it up here. I want to wish all the boys and boys. I've been out to a lot of your games this year. You said, hey, how do you get at home once in a while? But you know, I want to wish you guys the best of luck. It's been a joy covering you. And as I say, you're a bunch of fine young men, and that goes for the 2 guys here, Danny and the rest of the Allderdice kids. And I want to wish you and Bethel Park the best of luck today. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this afternoon's Penguin Cup AAA Final. This afternoon, the Bethel Park Blackhawks against the Allderdice Dragons. Just as Jeff Morrow, on behalf of the PIHL, I'd like to welcome everybody to this afternoon's telecast. With me is Dave Scott, who is a coach at Gateway. And Dave, we're going to go right into it. Gateway was one of the teams that beat Allderdice. And they beat Bethel Park. Bethel Park's lone blemish, so he'll be able to offer his expertise on this game. He knows both these teams. And welcome, Dave.
Thanks, Jeffrey. Looking forward to a very exciting game today. Both teams well coached. Bethel Park, a little bit more depth than maybe Allderdice, but should be quite an exciting game.
A couple of the key players that we want to focus on for Allderdice, Andrew Dealey, Tim Brinton, Ajay Goyle, terrific line. They've carried this Allderdice team throughout the playoffs. But Ben Levine, the sophomore goaltender, had a great playoffs.
Yes, Ben was tremendous against us. He probably had the game of the year against us, posting a shutout, stopped everything we threw at him, even though we threw about 36 shots at him. Look for him to have a big game today, Jeff.
Bethel Park, defending state champions, 22-1, now 25-1 or whatever they are, but they've only lost one time this season. Relentless back checking, relentless forward checking. Tom Starkey, Dan Mackin on the defensive side. Terrific for Bethel Park.
They're absolutely outstanding. They play excellent as a team. Very few weaknesses on the Bethel Park team. They will show up today, and it will be an excellent game.
Okay, we're ready for the opening face-off. Andrew Dealey steps in. And we're underway for the 2001 Penguin Cup AAA. Valensky in behind the net. He moves the puck out in front. Shot. Score! Bethel Park. A beautiful pass. C.J. Strauss from Lee Valensky. And look at 10 seconds in, Dave. The Bethel Park Blackhawks have taken the lead. Levine had a little bit of trouble on that one, Dave.
Yeah, it looked like he may have been screening a little bit. That snuck underneath him. Wasn't one of his better efforts there, but it is early.
Beautiful pass in behind the net. Lee Valensky on the pass and Strauss on the goal. Strauss isn't a big name you hear about, but this is this Bethel Park team. It's like the no-name defense of the Miami Dolphins.
That's true. When you shut one of their key players down, when you focus on somebody like Justin Glock, somebody else will step to the forefront and score just like that.
Okay, back in the Bethel zone. Mackin clears it off the board. Levin. Valensky up with the puck. Brinton checks him from behind. Dealey with the puck. Stolen by Starkey. Michael Brinton breaks it up. Ajay Goyle with it. Puck deep into the zone. Torsia stops it in there behind for Mackin. Mackin moves it around. There's Dealey. And Mackin moves it up the board to Valensky. Not out. Goyle intercepts the pass. Goyle with the puck. And Strauss clears to the Bethel Park Blackhawks. Two men back. Strauss in over the line. Picked up there by Calabro. Calabro with the puck. Calabro in front of the net. Brinton clears. Sands on the ice for the Bethel Park Blackhawks first time. And Mackin back to clear it. Excuse me, that's Mike Doe. Danny Stewart. The puck. There's it off the board. Over to Brinton. Brinton. Starkey. Fine play by Starkey to step up on the play. See a lot of that today, folks. Into the Bethel zone. Robert in behind. Corrals it. And moves the ice to Sands. Sands over to Calabro. Calabro up the inside. Moves the puck in behind the net. Shot it for Mitchell. Mitchell with the man behind the net. The puck along. Referee says play up. Back to the point. Got a shot. Got it wide. Michael Brinton. Got into that. Now Mitchell Levine comes for the Allderdice Dragons. He moves the puck the ice. Ooh, up the side. Dumps it away to the back zone. Kornowski back in there. And Brinton. He's the puck up. Kornowski on the rush. And a play by Moore. Hold it back. And he's up the zone in. Around the board. Jason McClain with the puck. Back to the point. Back into McClain. And Moore's there neatly. He's up the center. He's up the runner. The grab car. Get in. And Mitchell Levine's off at the gun. He gets his third. Mackin. Gets the win. And it's intercepted. Starts with it. Nice by Starkey. Hands drop. From Levine. Valensky. Block. Block. Right over the line. He's looking. It could make it. Valensky with a good back up by Dealey. Mitch Levine. Levine with it. And he's third. Starkey. Back with it. Up the south. Grab there by Valensky. You know, a shot. He puts the corner by the watch for the puck. Puck from behind the line. Valensky with the puck. And here, Sands. Drive it. Walks in front. And a whistle. What else about the Park Blackhawks? What they do is keep the puck down in the zone, fire out that Allderdice defense. By nothing, back in the destination, Mike Creekland from Calvin. He had the four-man system. Don't Tim more in the line. Face off to the right wing. Doyle, he moves it over the bench. Starts right, and Starkey get out of his zone. They're bringing the off the board. And
Okay, 11:19 remaining here in the first period. Clark with a 1-0 lead. Up to his brother Timmy. Timmy's going over the line and moves right into the back. Over the line. And it's right back in Toledo. Moves it to Henry. Henry over the line. Henry. Put out by the big it's a back. Hey, Ben Levine. Boy, and you see Calabro made a great pass check and went up the other end of the they play coming down and almost got a pass with Yancey Dawkins on the other goal. It's off, it will be Danny Stewart and Dan Production to the right of Levine. 10:51 remains. Zabkar. Garbus is back there for second point right out the field. The ball for 6 points. A little bit flat in the middle zone there. Back to that and they turn to the zone. McLean. And a big collision down there. It's decent. Ballman back down, but too far. That was right to the Alder. There you go. Davis. The puck forward. Looks like we're going to have an icing here. We have the team to be created. Like it's a clean game here. All good. Not drawn in our defensive zone. The one play when Dealey did the play, what really hands are getting off that horse. On the top is he took. That's it. It's Levine. And then where's the puck? Oh, it's dropped. And Strout, he's going to take that puck home with him. Yeah, he's going to go right back out here. The world's biggest incline here in Georgetown. And look where up. Well, I want to remind our viewers, the Wildcats in the final of the AA final, and then the big one at 5 o'clock. The Simpson Sisters, the home team. Please bear with us. We'll take off out of center right. Dave Clayton City is up. Open here, Dave. A lot of history here. The wonderful thing for high school hockey. Jim McKay's making some adjustments, moving a couple of his guys around. The other night, still over here. Ballman with the box, he clears on the back. Take his time, move back ahead. We're going to have an icing. Okay, we're back to action. Plays to the right of Andrew Torsa. Up the boys, up to Valensky. Valensky with a puck. He's banged there by Healy. The Doyle. Start out the puck in his own zone. Moves the puck up the ice, and it looks like we're going to have another. Bethel Park playing a little conservative. They don't make mistakes. They let the other teams do that. And Starkey, very wise back there. As you know, put down some puck. And, they're not wrong. I think they're going to do the game here, especially the bite the puck. Get a stop on the maneuver. Okay, we're back to action. Duncan, Strauss behind Torsten. Up to Strauss. Over to Valensky. They're in the Allderdice zone. Valensky moves it down around. He's got a rock. He's going to be around that. Mulder. Off the board. It's intercepted by Strauss. Strauss, the block. Oh, nice play under Dealey there. Here comes Brinton. Over to Dealey. And it drives on the right side. One of the things with Allderdice is really pick their team up, Dave, is the Ryan Mulder. The defensive season, Mulder had a little bit of good to back. They were trying to find themselves. Lost a couple games. They sitting back. That's lost twice. Okay, we're back down. Here's Dealey. Dealey moves it in. Pushes. Corrals it there for Danny Mackin. Mackin to Calabro. Calabro off the boards. Neat little play. Simple play. And there corrals in the center. Calabro. Moving through the zone. Good back there by R.J. Doyle. Doyle, Dealey. And it's taken out of the play by Tom Starkey. And there it is again, Starkey with that nice play. Brinton.
Right. Back in behind the net. Sands up with it. Sands up the boards. And it's broken up there by Michael Brinton. Sands with good patience. Moves the puck down behind the Allderdice goal. Calabro in after it was Michael Brinton. Michael Brinton moves along the boards over to Mulder. Mulder over there to be met by Danny Kornowski. And Danny Stewart picks the puck up for Allderdice and he clears the zone. Danny Mackin on the current clock, 8:14 remaining in the first period. Tom Starkey, intercepted there by Stewart. Good play by Stewart. But Mackin picks it up and a big collision there. Between Steve Ballman. Here comes Nick Levine. Levine down the line. A shot and a save by Torsha. Starkey moves it around the board. Intercepted there by Danny Stewart. In behind the goal to Levine. And Danny Kornowski cleans up his own end. Kornowski picks up the puck. He moves it ahead to Jason McLean. McLean back check, and he's met there by Michael Brinton. But the puck goes down behind Ben Levine, and Mitchell picks it up there, and he moves it along the board. Zabkar intercepts the attempted clearing pass, and he just dumps it right back in. Michael Brinton up with the puck. He moves it. Lucky play there. Steve Solomon. Solomon, 2 men back. 2-on-2. He moves around Zabkar. And Torsha clears it to the corner. Strauss. But Dealey picks it up there. Dealey, a little shot to the net. and it's blocked by, there's Dobus. Dobus with the puck, and it's intercepted by Strauss. Strauss, 3 men strong, back over to Glock, and it's broken up there by Michael Brinton. Picked up by Lee Walensky. Walensky into Glock. Glock, good patience, holds the puck. He looks for Sands, over to Starkey. Starkey, a drive, and it's wide. And Goyle clears the zone. Good back check there by Glock. He seems to be everywhere today. Justin Glock. Mitchell Levine picks up the puck behind his own net. Back, Starkey intercepts. He throws the puck to the net. There's Hanley again. Hanley in behind the zone. In behind the goal. Over to Sands. Sands with the puck. Sands with good patience. Moves it back to Hanley. Hanley with the puck again. A big player. And it's broken up there by Andrew Dealey. There's Mackin. Mackin up to Calabro. And into zone. And Brandon Hanley there. And he's met by Mitchell Levine. But Tony Sands beats him to the puck. And Timmy Brinton grabbed it. Here's Brinton. And Starkey. Neatly off the glass. Sands with the puck. He's checked there by Brinton. Starkey picks the puck up and he dumps it away into the Allderdice zone. 5:59 here remaining in the first period, in a quick-moving first period. Here's Timmy Brinton. Tries to beat Starkey one-on-one, and Starkey will have nothing of that. McLean moves it up to Kornowski. Picked up there by Mackin. Mackin, 2-on-3. Mackin in over the line. He moves around Mulder. He shoots. Oh, and a good chance. In front. Oh, Walensky, a shot. And it's blocked. And Stewart clears. Here comes Goyle. Goyle tries to move the puck away. And we're going to have an icing with 5:27 to go. Looks like a little end-to-end action here. We're back to action here. The face-off to the right of Ben Levine. The shots are 5-1 in favor of Bethel Park. There's Glock. Glock in front. Oh, it's missed by Strauss. Strauss had the opening goal of this game. No penalties so far, Dave, and it looks like a pretty clean hockey game.
Yes, so far, you had mentioned before the shots on goal, 5-1. Excellent team defense by both teams here, with only one shot being allowed so far by Bethel.
In front, Glock, shot, score! Justin Glock, a big drive, and he beats Levine, and it's 2-0 with 5:01 remaining. Boy, Bethel Park showing good patience there, and their man, Glock, in the slot, and he made no mistake on that.
Beautiful shot by Justin Glock. Made no mistake on that one. Buried it past Ben Levine.
You know, when Bethel Park gets that 2-0 lead, it's smother time. And here they come. They're going to come out, and here Jimmy McVeigh's bringing the boys over, and he knows he's going to let Allderdice come at him now, and he's going to play good team defense, as if they're not playing it already. Shots are 7-1, but Bethel Park will put the clamps down, and it could be a long second and third period here. Block with the puck. Block over to Starkey. Starkey battled there by Wedner. Wedner to Glock. And Glock clears. Strauss leaves it there for Walensky. Walensky, one man back. And he's banged up there by Mulder. And we have a penalty, upcoming penalty call. And it looks like Joe Funtel's going to whistle off Mulder there for a trip. Let's see what the call is. One thing Allderdice didn't want to do is they didn't want to give the lead. No, Mulder's going to be whistled off for the trip. I think he tripped Hanley down there, took the legs out from under him. One thing you don't want to do is give Bethel Park the lead, especially a 2-0 lead, and it looks like they're going to start their defensive trend here.
Well, not only to mention that, too, but their power play is outstanding. They really work the puck very well. They'll be very patient and work for an excellent shot here.
Okay, Tony Sands, Brandon Hanley, and Jason McLean move in here. They have Danny Kornowski at the point and Tom Starkey at the right point. Dealey will kill with Goyle, Levin, and Britton. You're right about that. They have great patience. Here's Hanley. Hanley with the puck. He holds it. Into Sands. Sands to Hanley. Back to Starkey. Starkey over to Hanley. Gets by him. Sands wins the battle. It's a good battle won there by Sands. To the net, and Levin's going to cover up. We're back to action here. The face-off to the left of Ben Levine. Andrew Dealey will take it. Sands for the Bethel Park Blackhawks. Hanley over to Starkey. Back to Hanley.
Good puck movement. Ben Levine moves it along. Dealey with the puck. Sands back to Starkey, and Starkey making a neat little play to keep that in. Good play by Kornowski to keep it. McLean, and Dealey will clear, and it's out of the zone. You're right, Dave. This is a crucial penalty kill for Allderdice.
Yeah, they have to really kill this thing here to really stay in the game. You get Bethel 3-0 lead here early in the first period, or near the end of the first period. Could be a very long night for the Dice.
Okay, Glock back to action. Glock in front. Over to Mackin. Mackin save. A rebound. And a shot wide. Boy, big chance there for Bethel Park. Back to Starkey. Starkey with a drive. And a save by Levin. Oh, and we're going to have a penalty upcoming as Dealey was hooked down by Dan Kornowski. And it will be an even up. Let's see what the call is. Boy, that's got that stick up a little high there. But that's a big break for Allderdice because they were reeling here, Dave.
Tremendous break. They were able to really forcing the play there, being very patient. They got about 3 shots on goal there. An excellent scoring opportunity, but just sailed wide.
One of the things that I noticed, and I haven't been to any Bethel Park practices, but they practice the puck movement, very controlled puck movement, good stick play, very soft passes, and it's showing here. That practice. Allderdice is going to have to pick it up here. Here's Dealey. Dealey in over the line. Over to Glock. Brinton corrals it there for Allderdice. Brinton over to Dealey. Over to Mitchell Levine. Mitchell Levine in over the line. And an offside call. Allderdice has got to get something going here. They don't want to go down 3-0. Be nice for them to get a goal here before the end of the period. But they better start working on getting some shots first.
Right, and the 4-on-4 play with Andrew Dealey on the ice gives him a little bit more room that he can work the puck, but they really need to get one here, Jeff, to get back in the game.
Justin Glock out here, and I'll tell you, one thing you got to look for is him. And when he gets a lot of ice, and with Tony Sands, he's a tough player. Here's Brinton. Brinton in over the line. He's met there by Mackin, and Mackin takes the control of the play, and he moves it up to Glock. Loose puck. Levine into Dealey. Dealey with the puck behind the goal. And Sands corrals it there for the Bethel Park Blackhawks. Sands moves it up to Glock. Glock breaks away. In over the line. In on Levine. A shot. And a goal! Justin Glock with a beautiful play as he burst past the Allderdice defense. And he gave Bethel Park a shorthanded goal and a 3-0 lead with 2:38 to play. Beautiful play by Justin Glock, but an equally beautiful play by Sands to move it off the board.
Tremendous goal and a tremendous backhand shot over Levine's shoulder. I thought when he made that last move, Jeff, I thought he was never going to be able to get a shot on goal, but what a beautiful goal by Justin Glock, second of the game.
Well, Bethel Park is putting it on him right now. The shots are 11-1, the score is 3-0. Face off at center ice. Dealey. Mulder with the puck. Mulder. Up to Dealey. Dealey in over the line. A shot and a block by Tom Starkey. It's like there's 20 defensemen out there, Dave. Here's Dealey. Dealey with the puck. A shot and a save. A rebound. And there is no rebound. A little scrum after the play with Strauss and Timmy Brinton. Nothing doing. There's a big scoring chance for Allderdice.
Yes, it was. Andrew Dealey got a nice shot off. Andrew Torch had a little bit of trouble in that play. The rest blew the play dead and a little skirmish. Nothing hurt.
Allderdice is going to need to get some more of those chances. To get back in this game, they need to get a goal. But Bethel Park, I'll tell you what, they back-checked. It looks like there's 10 defensemen out there. One thing I've noticed, Dave, is they're using Starkey and Mackin whenever Dealey's on the ice.
Right. If you notice, every time Andrew Dealey's been near the puck or had a chance, he's had 1 or 2 guys right on top of him. Andrew Dealey's had very, very little room to work with today, Jeff.
Well, they're going to have to get some production out of some of their other players if they want to get back in this one, Dave. There's Walensky, tries to clear. Goyle met there by Mackin in a big, strong check, physical play along the board. Ben Levine will leave it back there. 43 seconds remaining in the penalty. Here's Timmy Brinton. Not much time, 2:02 remaining in the first period. Dealey with the puck. Dealey moves it up to Goyle. Goyle met there by Starkey. Starkey breaks it up, and here's Mulder. Mulder with the puck. And he tries to beat Walensky, and they'll have nothing of it, and Bethel Park clear. Great penalty killing by the Bethel Park Blackhawks here, Dave.
I'll tell you what, I've really never seen Bethel play any better defense than they're playing today. They're playing absolutely outstanding.
Well, that's their trademark. Dealey in over the line. Dealey around Starkey. Shot on goal and saved by Torsha. Timmy Brinton moves it behind for Goyle. Starkey there again. Two Starkeys all over the ice. Brinton with a big drive and a save by Torsha. I'll tell you what, these Allderdice kids, when they go home tonight, if this continues, they're going to be seeing triple of Tom Starkey.
Absolutely. Starkey 11-3 now with 1:22 left, and that was one of the better scoring chances they had so far this period, and that was a shot from back in the blue line. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, Starkey is just lighting it up, and him and Danny Mackin are just playing a terrific game here for Bethel Park today, and we could expect nothing less from them because we've seen a lot of their action, and they're great hockey players. Here's McLean. McLean in over the line. McLean looking to drop it off, and Mulder breaks it up. Mulder clears the puck. Who's going to get that puck? Valensky corrals the puck in behind the net. Brinton moves it along. Wedner there for Allderdice. It's kept in by Zabkar. Danny Stewart. Intercepted there by Kornoski. Broken up by Michael Brinton. Here he comes. 1-on-2. He's going to shoot. No, he fakes. Michael Brinton. Good little play there. Brinton holds the puck. Over to Wedner. And Dobis will clear. Mulder back for it. Being forced by Valensky. Valensky all over him. Mulder falls down. Valensky with the puck. Who's going to get it? Michael Brinton. Moves the puck up. Wedner there, and it's intercepted by Zabkar. We'll move it up over the line and dump it back into the Allderdice zone. Mulder up with the puck. He moves it ahead, and it's intercepted by Sands. And Sands will dump it away, and there's just dump away and forecheck. Here comes Levine. Levine with the puck up to Wedner. He's bumped there by Glock, and it's cleared. Starkey back to Mackin. Mackin to Starkey. Quick passing by the Blackhawks as well. Here's Stewart. Stewart moves it along. Into Danny Mackin, and at the end of the first period, with a score, the Bethel Park Blackhawks 3, the Allderdice Dragons 0. Jeff Morrow back here along with Dave Scott, and we're lining up in the second period of play. Bethel Park 3 and Allderdice 0. And Bethel Park, Dave, what can you say? Defending state champions. They have been the most dominant team in this state for the last 2 years, and they just look absolutely awesome here today.
Well, they look like they're on a mission. They're playing extremely well with a 3-0 lead today. I just look for them in the second period to pretty much just dump the puck in the zone, play some good solid defense.
Okay, we'll see what happens. There's a little play off the face-off. Block in over the line. Valensky keeps it. And they're putting the puck deep. Levine in after it. I'd look for Bethel Park to wear them down here in a second. So we'll see. This is a key period. Here's Brinton. Brinton with the puck. Brinton moves the puck out of the zone, back to Mackin. Goyle intercepts it, but it's broken up there by Danny Mackin. And Valensky just clears it away. In behind, Mitchell Levine picks up there for the Allderdice Dragons. Off the boards. There's Dealey. Dealey's got in behind the Bethel Park defense. Dealey, the shooting goal! Andrew Dealey with a big drive. And the Dragons are on the board with 14:26 remaining. And there's what Allderdice needed right there, Dave.
Excellent clearing pass out of their zone to hit Dealey coming across the red line. Beautiful shot by Andrew to bring them back into the game at 3-1.
Well, I'll tell you, one thing that he did there, and he got around Mackin, and I'll tell you, not a lot of people do it, but a nice little deke there, and he got in over the line, and Starkey couldn't get over to make the play. But a beautiful goal by Andrew Dealey, and it's now 3-1 with 14:26 remaining. Sands moves in to take the face-off against Dealey. Back to Mitchell Levine. And on the game's fourth shot, Allderdice is on the board, and let's see if this one picks it up. Here comes Mulder. Mulder clears it in. Mackin with the puck. Over to Starkey. Starkey. And he clears. Timmy Brinton with it. And he clears it away. Calabro. Intercepted by Brinton. Brinton in over the line. Brinton moves the puck. And we got a penalty coming up here, Dave, and I don't know who it's against. I think it's against Bethel Park. And the turkey is on the table for the Allderdice Dragons to get back very early here in the second period.
Classic penalty to Bethel here. Give them an advantage, and another big opportunity for the Allderdice here to get back in the game and make it 3-2.
Jason Calabro being whistled there for the slash. it'll be interesting. And there we have Tom Starkey and Danny Mackin, the workhorses, back on the blue line with Tony Sands. And Justin Glock will be killing a penalty. For Allderdice, it will be Dealey, Goyle, Brinton, Michael Brinton, and Pete Mulder on the power play. Let's see if they can get something established here, Dave. We want to mention our minor officials today: Gary Friedman, John McTighe, Dennis Kelly down there. Our goal judges are Mr. Max Rizzuto, and I don't know the other gentleman's name, so I don't want to make a mess of it. Anyway, we're back to action. Here is Ajay Goyle. Starkey clears the puck. Starkey, Brinton breaks it up. Glock battling along the boards over there. Ajay Goyle in there to try to dig it out. Goyle looking to move the puck behind. There's Danny Mackin. Mackin, he backhands and he clears. Good play by Danny Mackin there, Dave.
Excellent play. Excellent play.
It's Allderdice is trying to get some momentum here, and Bethel Park makes a smart play just to clear the zone. There's a pass. Starkey, and Starkey's going to clear it away. Mulder with the puck. Mulder falls down. There's Brinton with the puck. And there's Glock again. He looks like he's everywhere out here. Starkey steps up, makes the play. Starkey in over the line. Starkey moves it in behind the net, and he's going to go back to his defensive position. Brinton clears the puck to Brinton. Brinton. There's Michael Brinton. Michael in over the line. Around the D. In. Oh! And a save by Torsha. Starkey holds the puck behind the net. Starkey, the puck being dug out. There's Goyle. Goyle moves it back to the point. Over to Brinton. Brinton over to Mulder. Mulder with the puck. Shot. And a block by Justin Glock. And Starkey with the puck. And he's going to clear. It's not very often that you see the best goal scorer on a team go down and block a shot. Justin Glock with a great block there, Dave.
Yeah, excellent play. Justin hurried to the bench here. Looks like that last shot stung him a little bit, Jeff.
He'll be back. He's a tough kid. Here's Danny Mackin. Mackin clears. Ben Levine's going to leave it there. Kornowski in after it. Oh, dangerous play there. Goyle up with it. Goyle moves it to Dealey. Dealey against Zabkar. Dealey in over the line. A shot. Oh, and he shot it wide. And Brinton in after it. Sands in after it there for the Bethel Park Blackhawks. Michael Brinton intercepts, and Kornowski will clear for Bethel Park. 6 seconds remaining in the penalty, and 12:01 remaining here in the second period. And a good chance by the wayside for the Allderdice Dragons, Dave.
Yes, here they come again now.
Mitch Levine with the puck, and he dumps it away. Zabkar back there for the Bethel Park Blackhawks. Zabkar clears, but Mitchell Levine intercepts. A wrist shot in front. And Dobis clears to the corner. Danny Stewart in after it there for the Allderdice Dragons. And Glock will pick it up. Glock with a simple little play, and he moves it out of the zone. Here comes Strauss. Strauss has a step on Mulder. Strauss in over the line. In or out. A shot to goal! C.J. Strauss, a beautiful play as he beat Mulder and gives up at the Park Blackhawks a 4-1 lead. Beautiful play by Strauss, and there's this kid. He's come out of nowhere in a Cinderella story. We haven't seen a lot of Strauss, but a beautiful goal there, Dave.
Oh, that's a backbreaker for Allderdice. Even though they didn't score enough power play, Jeff, they started to carry the play a little bit to prove to themselves they actually could play a little bit with this team. And then Strauss turns to the defenseman, comes in alone on Levine, and buries a shot past him for a 4-1 lead.
He got that puck right on the inside post there, and I don't think Levine thought he was going to beat him. And Mulder, he looked like he was standing still. But Strauss beats him, and it's 4-1 Bethel Park. And a big goal there, Dave. Okay, we're back to action. Dobis with the puck. Ramika along the boards, and Mitchell Levine will clear. Intercepted there by Danny Kornowski, and he'll clear it into the Allderdice zone. Michael Brinton back there. Solomon up to Kornowski. Kornowski to Zabkar. Here comes Ramika in over the line. And Levine intercepts. Brinton moves it to Bazell. Bazell with a big drive and a save by Torsha. Dobis corrals it for Bethel Park. Up to McLean with the puck. He just dumps it away to Allderdice on a turning clock with 10:45 remaining. Mitchell Levine up with it. Levine up to Solomon. Solomon is banged there by Sands. And Brandon Hanley clears it away. They're playing dump and chase now, Dave.
They're starting to pick the hitting up a little bit here, too.
Here comes Hanley. Hanley with the puck. Priate in behind the net. Priate along with Danny Stewart battling for that puck. Hanley intercepts. Back to Mackin. Mackin with a big drive and a block by Solomon. It looks like that stung him a little bit. A shot on Levine and a save. And Solomon clears. Starkey back for it. Starkey got the motor going. In over the line. And it looks like there's a high stick.
That's waved off by the referees. And Starkey there again. I'm seeing I'm seeing a lot of 14 today, Dave, for Bethel Park.
Looks like there's a couple different 14s out there, Jeff.
Well, they're all the same guy, Tom Starkey. Ill-advised play there. Brinton clears it away, and Mackin up to take the puck. Doyle with the back check. And here's Mitch Levine. Levine clears it along. Dealey's going to pick up the loose puck. Dealey in over the line. Shot! And it's wide. There's Valensky. Valensky up to Hanley. Hanley bumped there by Mitch Levine, and Michael Brinton will corral it in his own zone. Brinton. Pass to his brother Timmy. Timmy. And a great back check there by Strauss. Justin Glock moves the puck along. He's going over for it. And Goyle bangs him there, but Valensky picks it up for Bethel Park. They're everywhere. Bethel Park, Valensky in front, trying to get the puck. Picked up by Mitch Levine, and it looks like we're going to have a penalty here, Dave. And it looks like we have a slashing call.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who the player is, but it's definitely...
Looks like it's Michael Brinton's he called for the slash. This Strauss kid, where did he come from? I haven't seen him play all year. He looks terrific.
Well, he played very well against us. He's an excellent player, one of many on this Bethel Park team, Jeff.
Looks like there's a million of them out there. And I'll tell you what, well-coached team, Jim McVeigh, Kip Gunther, they've done a terrific job with this Bethel Park program. And I'll tell you, they're a very, very well-coached team, very disciplined, and a nice group of boys.
And I'll tell you what, they're as good as they are this year, Jeff. Wait till even next year. They only lose 4 players. They got a slew of kids coming back, too.
We might have to create their own division for them. They're that good. Okay, play over in the Allderdice zone. Starkey with the puck. Starkey moves it to Hanley. Mulder. Bethel Park on the power play. Starkey broken up there by Dealey, and Dealey moves it along to Brinton. Brinton after the puck. Brinton up with it. Stops there. Stops on a dime. Moves around. Here comes Dealey. Dealey's going to pick it up. Dealey trying to beat 3 guys, and he couldn't do it. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty. We have a slash as Dealey was pulled down there on the play. Okay, we'd like to thank our technician here, Doug Heck, today. Oh, he's a beautiful job and providing the color and commentary today. Dave Scott from the Gateway Gators. Jeff Morrow on here, 6:26 or 8:26 that is. They got to get a couple light bulbs fixed here. Here's Glock. Glock in over the line. Glock with the puck. Drops it off there. And there's Strauss again, the magical Strauss. There's Glock. Glock with the puck, and Mulder intercepts. Mulder with the puck, and it's a 4-on-4 game. Strauss picks it up, and we have another penalty. We have a hooking call. And who's it going to be against, Dave? You see?
Didn't quite see, Jeff.
I think Bethel Park, I think Justin Glock's going to be whistled here for the hook, and that's who it is.
Well, we've said it a couple different times today, Jeffrey. This is another critical time for Allderdice if they want to get back in this game. With a 4-1 lead right now, you just can't give any more goals to Bethel if you expect to win this game.
Yeah, and Allderdice has the 4-on-3, a little more ice for Dealey and Goyle. Interesting maneuver here by Dan Sarakowski. He's got essentially 4 forwards on the ice. Mulder plays both ends of the ice, but Dealey's going to play defense.
Yeah, we've seen this once this year when we played them earlier in the season when they did this, and we had a 4-3 situation, but we'll see what happens.
Okay, back to action. Dealey with the puck in over the red line. Dealey trying to move around Zapkar. Sheds him off. Dealey in front. Tries to put it in front, and Zapkar picks the puck up. Brinton. Mulder along the boards, and Sands will get the puck and he'll clear. Good play there by Zapkar, and Sands iced the puck to the Bethel Park Blackhawks. Dealey back there at the crowd on a turning clock with 7:36 to go. Dealey in over the line. Dealey makes a little move. In around the D. A shot, a save by Torsia. Rebound. Dealey's going to corral. Dealey with the puck. Moves it in behind to Goyle. Goyle, he's been a little bit silent today. Brinton back to the point. Over to Dealey. Dealey with the puck. Trying to get it settled. Brinton with the puck. Over to Mulder. Good patience by Mulder. Mulder has the puck. Over to Brinton. Here comes a 5-on-3. A save by Torsia. Okay, so now Allderdice will have the 5-on-3 with 28 seconds, 58 seconds in the second penalty. Big save there by Andrew Torsia.
Yeah, tremendous save. Allderdice was very patient, worked the puck very well, and got it off the kind of shot they wanted to, and Torsia came up with a big save.
Well, you know, one of the things is a lot of people look at Torsia and they say, well, geez, he doesn't see a lot of shots. He's got 8 today,
but he's a fine young goaltender.
Yeah, excellent goaltender. The team, Bethel Park, generally carries the play quite a bit, which really he doesn't see that many shots. But when he does face some shots, Jeff, though, he does come up big. He's a good goaltender.
Okay, Dealey moves in. It's a 5-on-3. Sands with the puck, and a big play by Sands to clear the zone. Mulder over to Brinton. Brinton over to Dealey. Dealey with the puck. Dealey back to Brinton. Brinton, force play there. Goyle with the puck. Goyle holds the puck. They're in a triangle, Bethel Park. Nice play by Sands to hold it deflected. Mulder with the puck, trying to move it in. And Torsha's going to dive out and cover it up. Boy, Tony Sands doing some excellent stick work, excellent penalty killing down there, Dave. He's really active with that stick, and he's deflected a couple plays, and that really disrupts the Allderdice power play.
All right, we were able to hear, too, down in the Bethel Park bench here. They were screaming about goaltender interference here by the Allderdice players skating through the goal crease, but did not get the call here, and they got 2 seconds left on this two-man advantage.
Kornowski's going to come out, and then in another 32 seconds, you have Glock coming out. Face-off to the right of Andrew Torsha. Dealey against Sands. Starkey with the puck, and they have their big boys out there, Starkey and Mackin. Brinton meets him along the board, still 5-on-4 for another 23 seconds. Starkey's going to get the puck cleared along the board. Kornowski has it, and he's going to clear. Sands up, he's after it. Sands is after it. He's got Kornowski coming late if he could get him. But a good play by Michael Brinton to make the play. Mulder corrals it in his own zone. Mulder up with the puck. Mulder moves it up to Goyle. Goyle with the puck. Intercepted there by Kornowski, and right back. And we have teams are at even strength. Great penalty killing by the Bethel Park Blackhawks, Dave.
Excellent job. Excellent job.
Bob Starkey corrals it in his own zone. Up to Goyle. Goyle moves it to Glock. Glock to Valensky. Valensky clears it into the Allderdice zone. And with 5:49 remaining, it's Bethel Park 4, Allderdice 1. Starkey back at center ice. Starkey with the puck. Starkey holds. Moves it to Valensky. It's a neat little pass there. In the zone. Jason McLean in after it. Mulder up with it. Danny Stewart. They didn't know who wanted that one. Mulder picks it up. Mulder up to Wedner. Wedner moves it along, and it's intercepted by guess who? Guess who, Dave? Tom Starkey. It's all over the place. Pre-8 in over the line. A shot, and he shot it wide. Solomon up with it. Danny Stewart beats Zabkar. He's got a little step on him. Stewart in over the line. Zabkar with a good back check and good hustle to catch up to Stewart. And Pre-8 will get it in clear. 5 minutes remaining here in the second period. Bethel Park 4, Allderdice 1. Solomon. Zabkar's just going to square it back up into the zone. Michael Brinton with it. Dealey in after it. He's going to beat Zabkar to the puck. Dealey with it. Dealey moves it in front. Nobody home with a bunch of Bethel Park Blackhawks. And Dobas clears. Looks like we're going to have an icing call here. And with 4:34 remaining, it's Bethel Park 4, Allderdice 1. Okay, Jeff Morrow back here with Dave Scott. Our technician, Doug Heck, has given us the waves over there. And we got a little bit of rock and roll going on here. And it's rock and roll all Bethel Park's way so far, Dave.
Yeah, so far they've played a wonderful game, and Allderdice needs a goal here before the end of the period to get back in the game.
Okay, Levine picks the puck, and Sands just chips it away. The one thing that impresses me most, Dave, about Bethel Park is they make the simple little plays. They chip the puck out of the zone. They get the puck in deep. It's a sign of a championship team, Dave.
Yes, it is. And Jeffrey, if you watch this team very closely, not too many mistakes. Work very well together.
Okay, Dealey intercepts the puck. Dealey moves it to Goyle. But 5 Bethel Park Blackhawks back. It's all Bethel Park. It's white shirts all over that defensive zone. And when they say it's defense, they mean it. Okay, puck back into the Allderdice zone. Mitchell Levine in back there behind the net. Mitch will clear it off the boards. Walensky there. And there's Danny Mackin to clear it back behind the goal. Glock with a puck. Glock corrals it. Moves it back behind to Walensky. He's checked there by Mitch Levine. Mitch Levine with a puck. Moves it to Goyle. Goyle moves it to Brinton. And there's Starkey. Starkey forces the play, and the puck up into the stands. And with a break in the action, with 3:22 remaining in the second period, it's Bethel Park 4, the Allderdice Dragons 1. We're back to action here. Face off at center ice. Andrew Dealey will step in with Lee Valensky. As I was mentioning earlier a little bit about this building. This building's been here a long time, and they're working on some renovations for it. But if you walk around here, it's just a neat old hockey building. As we know, this is where the movie Slapshot was filmed. A lot of Johnstown lore here. And we see the Bishop McClurt banners down here. Great old facility, Dave.
Yeah, it's, I enjoy playing here, Jeffrey. In fact, this building's almost as old as you are.
It's older. I'm a young guy. Starkey at the point. I just turned 20. In front. Valensky, a great save by Ben Levine. Starkey back to the point. Starkey with a drive and a big save by Ben Levine. And Boulder's going to have it. Kenny clear. And Goyle will dump it up into the seats. Now, I have a few gray hairs here, Dave, but I'm not that old. We're having a lot of fun here today. We're going to wind it up this afternoon with the Bishop McClurt game. Beaver and Pine Richmond coming up next. What a terrific matchup that'll be. Two of the best teams in the state, ranked number 1 and 2 by PA Hockey. Bethel Park ranked number 1 in the state by PA Hockey. And we have the Bishop McClurt Crimson Crushers and the number 1 Sarah Catholic Eagles coming up at 5 o'clock today. Here's Calabro. Calabro clears it in behind the goal. Mitch Levine. Mitch back there. Up to Bazell. Bazell with the puck. Cleared along the board. And a save by Levine. Boy, I almost sneezed. Bless me. Bless me, Doug, please. Okay, face-off will be to the left of Ben Levine, and we have 2:24 remaining in the second. Bethel Park all the way here. They've had control of this one, Dave, from the outset.
Yes, they have. And, boy, if they keep putting the pressure on Levine like they have here, Jeff, in the next few minutes to get another goal before the end of the period, I just can't see Allderdice coming back from a 4-goal deficit. They're still in the game. It's time not to panic. They can still do this, but they got to get a goal here before the end of the period. Okay,
Stewart. Oh, saved by Levine. Levine's made some big saves here. Solomon, he'll chip it out of the zone and up to Bazell. There's Zabkar. Zabkar moves it in behind the goal, and they're just dumping it back and making Allderdice go for it. Mulder along the boards to Solomon. He's bumped there. Stewart with the puck. Stewart in over the line. Up to Bazell. He'll battle there for Zabkar. Zabkar takes control in his own zone. He'll move behind his net, and he's bumped there by Bazell. Back to the point. Mulder. Intercepted by Danny Stewart. Hanley up to Kornoski. Kornoski in over the line. Kornoski holds. Kornoski, real good patience here. Kornoski back to the point. Over to Valensky. Valensky in. Oh, he shot it over the net. Just wide. Here comes the puck. Brandon Hanley in behind the goal, and there's Danny Kornoski in the corral for Bethel. He moves it in front, trying to go to Valensky, but good play there by Glenn Mulder. Here comes Glock. Glock with the puck. Good patience. Over to Dobus. Dobus to Glock. Glock into Mackin. Back to Glock. Good defensive play there by Mulder, and Ben Levine clears it to the corner. Glock with it. Glock, and Bethel Park smells a wounded animal right now. They're after it. The Blackhawks they're looking for the big goal. And there it is! Danny Kornoski picks up that loose puck and in front, and it's now 5-1 Bethel. And Dave, you could see that coming. Bethel just was relentless in that surge. 1:08 remaining.
Oh, Jeff, you almost thought there was a power play out there. For the whole, at least a minute of play, that puck stayed in the zone. They just kept, they were relentless in their attack on Levine and finally got one past him. 5-1 lead, minute 8 left in the second period. It's going to be extremely difficult for Allderdice to come back from this one.
Well, I got to tell you, I was very impressed with Bethel Park on that sequence because all their guys were moving. It looked like Allderdice was standing still. And Bethel Park right now is sniffing this wounded animal, and they're ready to go to Haverford to play for the state final. They have one more period to go, but this looks like a team on a mission, Dave.
It very well could be. There's a little fatigue factor involved here for Allderdice. They've got a very short bench compared with Bethel, and that may have played a role in the last goal there.
Well, I've watched a lot of hockey with Bethel Park this season, and they have been very impressive from the outset. Here comes Sands. Sands in over the line, and they're relentless. Sands, and it's cleared by Mulder. Dealey up to Brinton, and there's Mr. Starkey.
Starkey off the boards, over to Mackin up to Hanley. Hanley with the puck over the line. Hanley in around the goal. They're looking for the player down on the ice. Michael Brinton, and a play stop. Bethel Park looking to become the fourth team in state history to repeat as state champions. They've built a terrific program over there. Folks like Mike Magulick, Kathy Santora, those folks have built a Little Hawks program, and this is starting to pay off now. They modeled their program after Meadville, and now Bethel Park is, I think, the model that other teams are going to shoot for, and they're establishing that here today, and I believe we'll do it in Haverford next week.
Well, Jeff, I'll tell you what, there's still some time in the game left here, but if they do hang on here, I can't imagine a team being much better than them on the eastern half of the state. They just look phenomenal today.
The winner of this game today will play the winner of the Malvern Prep Archbishop Ryan game, which will be played Tuesday night at the Philadelphia Spectrum, and we hope to see you down in Haverford. Malvern Prep has played against Bethel Park earlier this season. They played the Thomas Henderson. They lost 6-2. Archbishop Ryan, for all of you viewers out there, it's out of the Lower Bucks League. They've had a terrific season. They've only lost 3 times, and that should be a terrific game there Monday or Tuesday night at the Spectrum in Philadelphia. Face off to the left of Ben Levine. Timmy Brinton in the corner with the puck. He's checked there closely by Glock. A lot of battling going on down there in the corner. Mackin with the puck. He's battled there by Levine. Levine will move it up. Mackin just clears it into the Allderdice zone. Allderdice would be good to just get out of this period. Starkey with the puck. Starkey's going to take it behind his own net. He's just going to eat it, and that's going to be the end of the period. And at the end of 2 periods, a dominating performance here, Dave. Bethel Park 5, Allderdice 1.
Smothering defense, excellent team play. Find it very difficult for Allderdice, Jeff, to try and make it back into this game. I really can't see it happening. Bethel's playing tremendous.
Well, my hat's off to Bethel Park, and you can see the Allderdice kids are just standing there, and they don't know what hit them. And it's the Bethel Park truck, the Express, is on its way to Haverford. So we're going to take a break in the action, I think, Doug, and we'll be back.
If you'll pull out a gold 50-50, that'll give you the last 3 tickets.
Jeff Morrow on hand here with Dave Scott, and we're ready to start the 3rd period. Bethel Park with the lead 5-1. Pretty dominating performance, Dave.
Excellent job by the Blackhawks with a 5-1 lead. I really don't look for them to make too many mistakes here in the 3rd period, Jeff.
Well, we've watched this before, and they just get stronger as the game goes on. Allderdice is a real upfield battle here. Mackin just moves it in behind the zone. Mitch Levine back there for the Allderdice Dragons. Block along the boards. Over to Brinton in over the line. Brinton just clears it away. Torsha leaves it in behind for Mackin with the puck. Mackin over to Valensky. Cleared in there behind by Brinton. Starkey there for the Bethel Park Blackhawks. Starkey in behind his own net. He's going to move it up off the boards and make the simple play. And there's Strauss. Strauss clears it away. And Mulder will pick it up there for Allderdice. Mulder up over, and he's neatly sweep checked there by Brandon Hanley. Dealey with the puck. Up to Solomon in over the red line. Solomon dumps it. Over to Torsha. Torsha moves it off the boards up the sands. Calabro. Checked there by Wedner. Wedner in on goal. Oh, he shot it over the net. And Starkey there to clean it up. There's Sands. Big chance there for Allderdice. Puck's good. Danny Stewart. No. Calabro corrals it for Bethel Park. Up to Hanley. Hanley with a puck. He's bumped there. Mitch Levine will go back and pick it up for Allderdice. Allderdice with a big chance here. Wedner shot it over the net, Dave. Here comes Solomon in over the line. Broken up there by Dobis. Up to Kornowski. Picked up there by Priate. And Priate jumps it into the zone, and he's in after his own puck. Priate down behind the goal to Kornowski. Over to Dobis with a shot. And it's blocked in front. Priate dumps it down. Kornowski in behind the goal. In front to McLean. Kornowski to McLean. McLean in front. And a loose handle, and it's in the goal. McLean gets his own rebound, and he bats it by Ben Levine. And we're clearing the voice. The fat lady is clearing their voice, and they're ready to sing for Bethel Park. It's 6-1, 12:51 remaining, Dave.
Yeah, it's just like the last goal and the fifth goal that Bethel Park scored. It just seemed like they had an extra player on the ice. Just kept pushing the play, really dominant in the zone until they finally got the puck past Levine. 6-1 lead, 12:51 left. Looks like it might be pretty insurmountable at this point.
I'm clearing my throat here. I finally got myself a wild cherry Pepsi. Michael Brinton with the puck. Valensky, and over the line, and they just keep coming. It's like a tidal wave. The Bethel Park Blackhawks, a sea of orange. Here comes Starkey. Starkey with a shot. Poked away by Glock, and there he is again, Glock. Glock and Starkey are all over the ice today, Dave. It's just, they're relentless. Here's Goyle. Goyle up to Brinton. Brinton broken up there by Starkey, and an offside call. Well, I got to tell you, I've had an opportunity to watch a lot of games this year, and Bethel Park looks stronger than ever today, and they picked a great day to do this.
Yeah, Jeff, you know, we've been talking about Starkey and Mackin all day about how good they are in defense. If you recall, even just last year, they had another excellent defenseman that still had another year of eligibility play here in Denny Kierstein. Imagine how good they would have been if he still would have been around playing. Grady
Klingen's at Shattuck St. Mary's, and Bukowski, he didn't play. This is just, when they have the affordability and the great talent that they have in this program, they can afford to lose guys like that. But I tell you, guys like Zabkar have played very solid back there. Mike Dobas, he's had a strong game. Calabro, the kids you don't hear a whole lot of. And that's what makes Bethel Park tick. These kids, the nameless jerseys, but they all play the same way.
Well, we do this out of Gateway as well, too. We don't have the name in the back of our jerseys. This way, you don't play for the name in the back, you play for the name in the front. And I'll tell you what, Bethel's just been absolutely phenomenal today, Jeff.
Well, and it's a tribute again to the great coaching of Jim McVeigh and Kip Gunther. These guys have put a commitment into this program. When Jimmy took the program 3 years ago, he was an assistant coach of the program, and he's picked it up right there where it left off. They've won 2 state championships in 3 years, and they're looking for 3 and 4. Here's Dealey. Dealey, one man back. Dealey in over the line. He makes a little move. A shot to goal! Andrew Dealey! A beautiful move as he moved around the Bethel Park defense, and he beats Torshaw on the far side. And Allderdice gets a big goal. It's 6-2 with 11:36.
Yeah, beautiful goal by Dealey. Faking in front of the net. Go to his forehand to put the puck past Torshaw. We get a couple more Dealeys on the ice. Maybe Allderdice to get back in the game, Jeff. What do you think?
Well, I'll tell you, I know there's a lot of Starkeys and Glocks out there, so maybe we can find a couple Dealeys. But that was a beautiful play, a great individual effort, and we haven't talked much about Andy Dealey, but Andy's a terrific soccer player, great tennis player, a great kid, and we want to wish him the best of luck. He's going to Yale next year on a soccer scholarship. Great kid and great career at Allderdice. The all-time leading scorer, past Buddy Martin this year, and he's had a great career with the Dragons, and beautiful, beautiful goal there. Priate in behind the net. Priate down there to get the puck. Mulder's going to corral for Allderdice. Mulder up to Goyle. Goyle's been pretty silent today, as Timmy Brinton. Big hit there by Mackin, and Mackin is getting a little jealous of Starkey over there because there's so many Starkeys here. We forgot to talk about the Mackins. But Danny Mackin, terrific defenseman. And I'll tell you, super puck movement by Danny Mackin. He really controls the play when he's on the ice. And there he is. Mackin clears it in behind the Allderdice zone. Steve Wiener and Solomon up with the puck for Allderdice. Tries to move around. Calabro will have none of that. And Brandon Hanley corrals it in behind the goal. Brinton moves it to Dealey. There's Starkey. Starkey, Calabro with the puck. Back to Starkey. They regroup. Up to Hanley. Hanley with the puck. And they're just systematically clearing the puck into the zone and taking control of this game. There's Sands. Sands, a little wrist shot, and he shot it wide. Blocked. And we have a penalty coming up. And the penalty is going to be a tripping call, and I don't know who that's against, Dave. Looks like, oh, you got Jason Calabro, referee Joe Funtel. Excellent officiating by Joe Funtel and Mike Secor today. They've let this game, but they made the necessary calls. The four-man system was a little bit controversial, but I think it's done very well in these second and third round games.
Oh, I think it's been excellent. You really haven't had too many teams complaining about the officiating at all. I think they've been great all through the playoffs, Jeff.
Great credit to Dave Klosick, Joe Funtel Sr., and as well Dave Donatelli, Dave Crichton, the folks from Wapoa. Terrific job. These guys take their job seriously. They're a very big part of this game. Excellent officiating. Our linesmen, Timmy Morgret and Dave Crichton. Glenn Mulder up over the line, and there's Zabkar. He puts it out. Allderdice on the power play. Dealey in his own zone. Dealey with the puck. Holds on to it. Dealey up over the line. Dealey tries to make a little move. Zabkar, good defensive play. He stays right with Dealey. Dealey in behind the net to Goyle. But Zabkar's there for the Bethel Park Blackhawks, and he clears. Looks like we're going to have a high stick. And it's blown, and the face-off will come back into the Allderdice zone with 9:42 remaining in the third. You ready? We're back to action here. 9:42 separating the Bethel Park Blackhawks, a 6-2 lead, and a trip to Haverford for the state finals and to defend their AAA state championship. Danny Kornowski in behind the goal. Danny up with it. Mulder corrals it there for Allderdice. Good penalty killing by Dan Kornowski, Dave.
Excellent job. You know, right before the timeout, Andrew Dealey was looking for a penalty behind the net when he got tripped up. You know, we were talking about Dealey earlier.
Oh, he's got one right there. He got a penalty there. He's hauled down. He's going to give Justin Glock, looks like he's going to go to the box, and it's going to be a two-man advantage here for Allderdice. And I'll tell you, if there's a turkey is on a table, it is right now for the Allderdice Dragons. Any chance in this hockey game is right now.
Absolutely. Well, we talked about Andrew Dealey a little bit earlier, Jeff. Had a chance numerous times to talk with him. What an excellent kid. You were saying before to wish him the best of luck in going to Yale. Tremendous person as well as a good athlete as well as a good student.
Okay, Michael Britton's going to move in to take the face-off against Tony Sands. Ajay Goyle and Timmy Britton, and Sands with a terrific play right there, Dave.
Excellent job. You got Mackin and Starkey out here again, the defensive duel.
Okay, Dealey leaves it for Mulder. Mulder in over the line. Mulder moves around one, moves around two. It's poked away by Torsha. Britton in front. Here's Michael Britton. Michael with a puck. Big shot and a save by Torsha. 39 seconds remaining in the first penalty, a minute 37 remaining in the second penalty, and 8:54 remaining in the third period. Bethel Park leading 6-2. This PIHL Penguin Cup final here at the Johnstown War Memorial.
Yeah, second two-man advantage that Allderdice has had tonight, Jeff. If they do go on to lose the game here, you can point to the fact that if they don't score in this power play, that'll be two-man advantages they had and did not put the puck in the net.
Bethel Park relentless forechecking, or back checking, and the puck's cleared by Kornowski. Dealey with it. Dealey up with it. Oh, he makes a nifty little move. Dealey in over the line. Makes a fake. Goyle with the puck. Goyle. Good patience. Goyle back to Dealey. Dealey with the puck. Dealey over to Mulder. Mulder in, and a block by Zabkar. In front. Shot. Rebound. Shot. Rebound. Where's the puck? A shooting goal! Timmy Britton. 8:19 remaining. Bethel Park 6. Allderdice 3. He found that loose puck, Dave.
He would not be denied. Everybody was looking for a whistle on the pop in front of the net, but Timmy Britton got the puck and slammed it home.
Don't go away, folks. 6-3, 8:19 remaining. I think Allderdice needs to get a goal here.
Oh, they do, Jeff, and if they do to make it 6-4, we'll have to take back all that fat lady singing stuff that we were talking about.
Well, my big mouth, I eat crow, don't I? Doug, he's got a crow over there. You got a crow? Doug, where's our crow at? Okay, we're back to action. Here's Michael Britton. The pace picks up. The dice. And a nice play by Starkey to clear the zone. Mitch Levine moves it over to Michael Britton. Michael Britton moves the puck to the head to Dealey. Dealey circles in the mid-ice. Dealey
Dealey making a little move. Nice back check by Strauss. Mitch Levine up over the line. He dumps it away. Mackin in behind the net. He's chased by Goyle. Up along the boards. Sands couldn't clear second, and he does clear. Big clear there for Bethel Park. Okay, Mitch Levine in behind his own net. Mitch trying to make a little move. Strauss steals the puck. Strauss with it. Good penalty killing by B.J. Strauss. Mitch Levine picks it up in behind his own goal. Here's Dealey. Dealey around Starkey. Starkey holding him up. Starkey. Valensky's after. Valensky's going to get to it first. Kept in by Michael Britton. Michael Britton over to Timmy Britton. Tim Britton with a drive over the net. Dealey with the puck, and here comes Glock. Teams are at full strength. Glock makes a little move over to Valensky. Valensky up to Glock. Glock with 2 men, 2-on-1, hit front, and a great play by Michael Britton to break up the play. Glock in behind the net. Glock walks out in front. Over to Kornowski, a save, and a rebound, and Solomon after it. But Valensky keeps it. Valensky over to Starkey. Starkey a drive. Michael Britton. Oh, here's a chance. Britton. Oh, and a great back check by Zabkar. Starkey with the puck. He moves into the Allderdice zone. Starkey in alone. Glock in behind him. Glock with the puck. And he's steered off there by Timmy Britton. Here comes Michael Britton. Michael with the puck. Up to Danny Stewart. Danny with the puck. Solomon tried to break it up. And here comes Michael Britton. Michael Britton all over the ice. Here comes Sands. Sands dumps it away. Good smart play there by Tony Sands. His team was in a little trouble there mid-ice. Sands corralled that puck and got it deep.
Yes, he did. And with a stoppage in play, just what Bethel Park needed to regroup a little bit here. But 6:14 left. Allderdice needs to get a goal here, Jeff, in the next 2 minutes to have any chance.
Yeah, I was thinking about the same way, Dave. I think around the 5-minute mark, they're going to have to get a goal. Okay, face-off to the right of Ben Levine. Tony Sands on alongside here with Brandon Hanley. And number 24 is Nick D'Alessandro seeing a little action here for Bethel Park. Mulder in behind the net. And Hanley just rides him. Hanley looks a little bit like Kevin Stevens of his youth out there with that big frame. Zabkar shot, and it went wide. It looked like Ben Levine got a stick on that or body. Bazell slid up there nicely. Here's D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro with the puck. Just moves it along the boards. Up to Sands. Sands just dumps it away into the Allderdice zone. Bethel Park playing a little dump and chase here. They know all they got to do is keep the puck in the Allderdice end. Stewart up over center ice. He's going to dump it in. Bazell in after it. Bazell with the puck. Corralled there by Valensky. Valensky along the boards. And here's Kornowski. Kornowski with the puck. Nice little pass there to Valensky. Valensky up 2-on-3 with B.J. Strauss. He's ridden wide. Valensky moves the puck to Strauss. Bought some nice time there. Moves the puck in front. And that's number 8, Joe Vernon, seeing a little action here for Bethel Park. So it looks like Jim McVeigh's getting some experience for some of his young guys here. Mulder, Vernon in after it. And when you see that young guy, you know he's hungry to get on the ice for Bethel Park. Here's Strauss. Strauss makes a little move. Strauss walks around with a little backhander. Oh, and a save by Ben Levine. And what are we going to have here? We're going to have a penalty call. We're going to have offside. Okay, with a break in the action. The score 6-3, 4:53 remaining in this Penguin Cup AAA final. Kornowski dumps it into the zone. 4:58, and we're getting down to rug cutting time, Dave. And Bethel Park smelling that Penguin Cup right now. Goyle up over the line. Oh, and he's tripped up. And we're going to have a penalty call. Mike Secor is going to whistle. We got a tripping call with 4:34 remaining. Allderdice had a great season, Dave. You know, a lot of people didn't give this team a chance. You know, historically, and a lot of people make a joke of it. They have little numbers down there. City League school. Great group of kids. They really pulled together. They won some big games here. They beat Meadville. They beat Meadville twice this year. They beat your club Gateway 5-0. Very impressive there. And Mount Lebanon going back first round of the playoffs. Tremendous season for Allderdice.
They are, and you know, that's the first line they've got of Goyle, Dealey, and Britton is just as good as anybody as far as the front line, Jeff.
I think so. I agree with you. But I'll tell you what, this Bethel Park looks like they have 3 first lines out here. Danny Mackin. We have 4:27 remaining here in the Penguin Cup AAA Finals. Andrew Dealey picks the puck up, and a nice play by Strauss there. And they not only do they score goals, they play defense, and that's an excellent penalty killing there by B.J. Strauss. Strauss again. Here's Goyle, and there's Mr. Starkey. Starkey's just going to dump it away, and Levine juggled that one a little bit. Dealey up over the line, makes a little move. Dealey in over the line. Dealey around the D. Mackin in front. Good back check by Glock. He falls down. Michael Britton with the puck. Big shot. And a tip in front by Dealey. Starkey with the puck. And a great play by Michael Britton to keep it in. The clock's going to get it, and he's going to clear. 1 minute remaining in the penalty. 3:35 remaining on a turning clock here in the third period. Goyle back at his own line. He winds it up. And he looks for Timmy Britton. Britton with the puck. Britton. Oh, and they're going to have an interference call there. That's a good call by Joe Fontel. Excellent call, and they ran a little pick and they got caught.
Yeah, absolutely. That pretty much, Allderdice really needed to score there, Jeff, to have any chance to get back in this game here. But with 3:21 left, they're just running out of time. And that stingy defense at Bethel Park is not going to let it happen.
Shots in the game are 22-11 in favor of Bethel Park. And another game with those teens, the 11 shots. That's impressive, Dave.
Yeah, very impressive there. I think they average only about giving up maybe 9 or 10 shots a game.
Jeff Morrow alongside Dave Scott, our technician Doug Heck here at the Johnstown War Memorial for the Penguin Cup AAA Final. The score 6-3 with 3:19 remaining. Tony Sands. Sands is an interesting story, Dave. He was out most of the season. We have our showcase there at Christmas time. That kid was on the bench, and he's a consummate team player. Was on the bench every game, 8 o'clock in the morning, screaming for his teammates. And this is a big thrill for that kid, so I'm very happy for him. Bethel Park looks like they're going to wrap this one up. 2:55 remaining. Sands along the board. Bethel Park is just doing it all now. They're doing it all right. And then there was a guy wide open there for Allderdice, and you could hear the roar from the Bethel bench. You couldn't even hear Jim McVeigh down there because he had 19 bodies screaming, "He's open, he's open." This is what it's all about, a team effort here today by Bethel Park. Dobitz up over the line. He's just going to dump it away. Mitch Levine back for the umpteenth time for Allderdice. Kornoski there to meet him. Brinton. Danny Stewart. Glock's going to corral it. Glock over to Starkey. Starkey up over the line. Starkey just moves it down behind the Bethel or Allderdice goal. Over to Kornoski. They're going to play a little keep away here. Little keep away for Bethel Park. And they got the power play to do it. Kornoski. Oh, and a great save by Ben Levine. Lee Volensky. In behind the goal. Mulder with it. Good play by Glock. Glock with the puck. Kornoski with the puck. Mackin, wrist shot it wide. Starkey with a drive, hit the side of the net. Kornoski with the puck. They're everywhere, the Bethel Park Blackhawks. In front, oh, and a beautiful goal, a beautiful pass by Justin Glock, and Lee Volensky tips it underneath. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe Elvis has just left the building. It's 7-3 Bethel Park. Dave, beautiful play by Justin Glock. Lee Volensky, beautiful tip, and a goal for the Bethel Park. And that, I'll tell you what, that just about shows the story of this game today.
Right, icing on the cake right there. Just sort of sums up the way the afternoon has been for Bethel Park. Dominating play again for about 30 seconds in the zone before they finish it off with a goal.
Okay, we're going to have a face-off here. Mitch Levine back for it. Bethel Park, now they're going to unload the bench here and bring some of the boys that haven't had a chance to play. Ajay Goyle in behind the Bethel Park. And Bethel Park, start to finish today. Look at this. They just keep on coming at you. Minute 16. young Mr. Vernon getting a shot here. And we might see in a future Bethel Parker here, young Mr. Vernon. And he's he's a senior. So this has got to be very rewarding for him that he's worked hard and stayed with the Bethel program. 1 minute remaining here in the Penguin Cup final. Mackin, and he just buries Bazell on the board. Beautiful hit there by Danny Mackin. And I'll tell you what, they're going to put, I showed Jimmy McVeigh, a lot of class. He's getting some of the young guys out here, but he's got his big boys out there to finish this game off. Priate with the puck. Priate moved over. 24 is D'Alessandro. Over to Kornoski. Kornoski in over the line. A save by Ben Levine. In front. In front. Mitch Levine, and he's going to go back there, and 23 seconds remaining. We're down to 20 seconds. Bethel Park on their way to Haverford to play the winner of Malvern Prep. And Archbishop Ryan. Priate in over the line. He shot it wide. D'Alessandro, we're down to 9 seconds. You can hear the countdown. Bethel Park's on their way. A beautiful performance here today. And they're the year 2001 Penguin Cup AAA champions, the Bethel Park Blackhawks. Great job by Jim McVeigh, Kip Gunther, the coaching staff at Bethel Park. Super performance here today for Bethel Park. Dave, this was one of the most dominating performances I've seen.
Yeah, they truly were excellent today, Jeffrey. Looking at Allderdice down the other end here, a few players hanging their heads, but they have nothing to be ashamed about. They really had a super year.
Okay, I'm going to wrap it up here. We got to go downstairs a little bit, but I want to thank everybody on behalf of Doug Heck here for the 2001 Penguin Cup. The Bethel Park Blackhawks are on their way to Haverford for the state finals next Sunday at 3 o'clock against the winner of Malvern Prep and Archbishop Ryan. Thank you very much.
Would both teams line up for their blue line, please? Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a nice hand for both teams. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to welcome the Western Pennsylvania Scholastic Hockey League's Jeff Morrow, Kathy Sinclair, Larry Kemper will be handing out the awards. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the runner-up of the Penguin Cup for AAA, the Allderdice Dragons. Wearing number 7, Michael Brendan. Wearing number 8, Nick Verzelli. Wearing number 9, Jessica Goldberg. Wearing number 13, Stephen Redner. Wearing number 14, Michael Levin. Wearing number 15, Stephen Solomon. Wearing number 16, Ashar Goya. Wearing number 18, Glenn Mulder. Wearing number 19, Andrew Dealey. Wearing number 28, Danny Stewart. Wearing number 39, Ben Levine. Wearing number 40, Steve Bazell. Wearing number 41, Noel Hedquist. Wearing number 69, Tim Brenton. Wearing number 72, Jason McDermott. Head coach, Dan Sorosky. The assistant coach, Chris Sorosky. Ladies and gentlemen, the runner-up of the AAA Penguin Cup, the Allderdice Dragons. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your state champion AAA speed team. I will hear myself, this is the Penguin Cup champion, the Bethel Park Blackhawks. The champion Bethel, wearing number 11, Bill Berkman. Wearing number 3, Jason Calabro. Wearing number 24, Nick D'Alessandro. Wearing number 18, Mike Dubas. Wearing number 10, Justin Block. Wearing number 15, Brandon Hanley. Wearing number 9, Tim Romica. Wearing number 6, Dan Kornowski. Wearing number 17, Dan Mackin. Wearing number 16, Jason McLean. Wearing number 12, Steve Barty. Wearing number 7, Tony Sands. Wearing number 14, Tom Starkey. Wearing number 19, C. James Strauss. Wearing number 31, Andrew Tosha. Wearing number 8, Joe Vernon. Wearing number 20, Lee Moleski. Wearing number 2, Dan Zapar. Wearing number 1, Delbert Jude. Head coach Jim McVeigh. Assistant coach Kim Gettner, John Taylor. A nice hand, ladies and gentlemen, for your Western Pennsylvania Penguin Cup champion, Bethel Park Blackhawks. I'll present the chosen. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please, a nice hand for both teams.